Okay, so let's get started. Welcome everyone to this live webinar, AVAP Framework and Overview. My name is Lucía Cangas. I'm AVAP's Marketing and Channel Lead. So I have here a presentation that I would like to share to you. Let's go review this. And at the end, we'll have time for some questions and answers if any one of you guys have. Okay. So let's get started. Today, we will explore how AVAP Framework helps organizations design, run, and scale APIs in a completely new way. This is today's agenda. As you can see, we'll have a brief introduction, then we'll talk about what is AVAP Framework, then architecture and deployment. We will get into building and running APIs, and then power and extending APIs. We will talk about some solutions we have for different industries. We'll give you a brief view on our programs in AVAP Education. And then, as I mentioned before, we'll have some time from some Q&As. Okay, so let's talk about why APIs matter now more than ever. With the rise of microservices, we're seeing what many call an API explosion. Every single service depends on APIs to communicate, whether it's a payment system, a customer profile, or a streaming app. Think about it. APIs power everything we use every day: streaming platforms, online shopping, gaming, payments, even phone calls. All of them rely on APIs on the background. That's why we often say that APIs are the backbone of digital business and innovation. And the data supports this. Around 90% of developers rely on APIs daily, not just for integration, but also to innovate faster. But there's a catch. If APIs aren't properly managed, they can introduce security risks, inefficiencies, and a lot of infrastructure complexity. And this is where AVAP Framework comes in. We go beyond what traditional API manager offers. We cover the entire API lifecycle. We have AI and API virtualization up. We make it easier, faster, and safer to manage APIs at scale. Now, let's dive into what makes AVAP Framework truly different. It was designed to transform the entire API lifecycle, as I mentioned, from the very first design and deployment all the way through governance and automation. And at the core of these transformations, we have what we call virtual APIs. As I mentioned in some other webinars, we at AVAP Framework have our own technology. We created technologies specific for APIs, and that's what makes us truly different. And here, what is exactly a virtual API? Think of it as an API without limits. Instead of being tied down to a fixed implementation, a virtual API is built dynamically through configurations. The focus stays where it matters most, on functionality. Your code defines the business logic, while the specifications and rules live in the cloud. This means you don't have to redeploy. You can evolve, optimize, or adapt an API on the fly without touching code or going through lengthy recompilations. And flexibility is built in. Virtual APIs run seamlessly in any environment, whether it's SaaS, on-premise, hybrid, or even peer-to-peer. The result, a smart lifecycle, greater agility, faster performance, and much lower operational overhead. This is why we say that virtual APIs are the foundation of the next generation of API. Now, for business enterprises and partners, AVAP have many different benefits. Some of them are the accelerated delivery, meaning we streamline workflows, we reduce time to market with AI, optimize efficiency, resulting in lower costs, and maximizing resources with intelligent lifecycle management, and scalable and future-ready solutions, virtual APIs that adapt and grow with business needs, and new revenue opportunities. Next generation technology to create innovative services and offerings. As I mentioned before, we're powered by Gen AI and we're built on virtual APIs. That's how we're redefining how APIs are designed, deployed, and here you can see how AVAP framework brings one solution, where one manufacturer to bring complete solution where engineers can design, build, test, publish, deploy, and manage APIs all in one seamless environment. Today, existing tools are not integrated. Companies, to complete an API lifecycle, they have to use between 9 to 13 different manufacturers, and they are not connected or integrated. So this might present a challenge for companies using technology. Okay, and now we're going to talk a little bit about architecture and deployments. One of AVAP's biggest strengths is our flexibility. AVAP Framework adapts to any environment, whether you need the speed of the cloud, the control of on-premise, or even a decentralized peer-to-peer setup. We provide 4 deployment options. SaaS with AVAP Cloud, available in professional and business versions for fast, scalable adoption. On-premise, giving you complete control within your own infrastructure. Hybrid, where you can balance cloud agility with local compliance. And P2P with AVAP Collaborative Network, a decentralized deployment powered by peer-to-peer architecture. Our compliance is built in. This means data residency, auditability, and security by design across the entire API lifecycle. We are perfect for regulated industries. And when it comes to integrations, AVAP is ready out of the box. You can run it on AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Adopt it directly through marketplaces and plug it into enterprise ecosystems and third-party services seamlessly. Now, building APIs with AVAP. Now that we've seen why APIs are so important, let's explore how AVAP makes building them fast, scalable, and intelligent. This starts with the developer experience, where our tools turn complex API development into a smooth collaborative process. AVAP Dev Studio, the IDE built specifically for APIs. It is designed to manage the full API lifecycle, from design to deployment, with real-time collaboration, multi-language support, and Brunix AI assistance for coding, debugging, and optimization. Then we have AVAP API Designer. This visual first tool lets you model APIs using either Open API specification or AVAP's own modeling language. It supports modular, reusable components and real-time validation, so your APIs are always consistent and scalable. And then we have our own AVAP modeling language. We call it A2ML. This meta language simplifies complex APIs, modeling by breaking APIs into reusable fragments, enabling teams to collaborate efficiently, reduce duplication, and accelerate development cycles. Together, these tools provide a complete intelligent environment where developers can design, model, and deploy APIs faster, smarter, and with a full integration into the AVAP framework. Now, talking about running APIs with AVAP. We've seen how AVAP helps developers build APIs. Let's look how it runs them efficiently and securely across any environment. We focus on 4 key products. AVAP Gateway Advanced. Think of it as the intelligent traffic director of your API ecosystem. It dynamically routes traffic to the best servers, optimizes performance, and ensures security with TLS 1.3, all while scaling easily as demand grows. AVAP Language Server. This is where your API code comes alive. It executes in real time, lets you test and debug instantly, and integrates AI assistance via Brunix to optimize deployments and performance. We have our AVAP Mesh Manager. This product manages APIs across hybrid, multi-cloud, and on-prem environments. Mesh Manager centralizes everything. It optimizes traffic, automates scaling, and enforces security policies consistently across your infrastructure. And AVAP Orchestrator. It gives you centralized control over all your API flows. You can launch, pause, or schedule flows, and GenAI provides insights to optimize execution and detect inefficiency. So your APIs run smarter, not harder. Together, these four products give you full control, performance, and observability, making it simple to run complex APIs reliable and securely at scale. Now we have Brunix. Brunix is the AI at the heart of AVAP. It doesn't just automate tasks, it optimizes the entire API lifecycle, from development and testing to deployment and scaling. Brunix provides real-time recommendations to help you work smarter. It remembers your project context, tracks interactions, and delivers personalized insights tailored to your APIs. Plus, it integrates with our AI systems to enhance decision-making and efficiency. Essentially, Brunix reduces repetitive work, improves productivity, and accelerates time to market, making your APIs project faster, smarter, and more reliable. Now, once your APIs are up and running, the real opportunity begins. Powering them up and extending their value. This is where AVAP adds two powerful capabilities: connectors and vision. AVAP connectors take the pain out of integrations. They're pre-configured components that let you connect with external systems, platforms, and databases without any custom work. The result? Universal compatibility, secure data exchange, and more time to focus on functionality, not integration headaches. Then comes AVAP Vision. With real-time observability and interactive dashboards, you gain visibility into API performance, security, and traffic. AI-driven analytics help you detect anomalies, troubleshoot faster, and optimize operations continuously. Together, connectors and vision give you the control and intelligence to not just run APIs, but to make them smarter and stronger. So now on this next part, I will present to you some AVAP solutions that we've created, and we will also talk about some industry solutions that help specific industries. Have a little bit of water. Okay, now let's start with our essential services. They are the foundation for any API-driven enterprise. API management. It gives you full control over your APIs, whether they are REST, GraphQL, or third party. It's virtual first and powered by AI. So you can manage the entire life cycle with less complexity and faster delivery. Integration allows your teams to securely connect applications, data, and systems across cloud, on-prem, or legacy platforms. With virtualized AI-driven orchestration, integration becomes seamless and much faster. And then we have automation. Automation empowers both IT and business teams to create intelligent workflows using a low-code, virtual-first environment. Whether it's a human-driven process or AI agents, automation scales across your entire organization. Now, let's look at the next generation capabilities that make AVAP truly future-ready. We have composable business, which enables modular architecture with reusable APIs, microservices, and workflows. This means you can adapt faster to the changes, you can reduce technical debt, and scale your operations with confidence. With AI-powered digital transformation, AVAP puts AI at the core of your virtual APIs and microservices. This helps you reimagine operations, customer experiences, and even business models, making digital transformation actionable and intelligent. Hyperautomation integrates RPA, AI, APIs, and low-code platforms into one environment. This allows you to automate entire business processes end to end, with speed, intelligence, and scale. Then we have our digital fabric and integration hubs, simply connecting legacy systems, APIs, microservices, and real time data. You get a flexible, scalable integration layer that adapts as your business. Also, cognitive automation or intelligent process automation. This goes beyond repetitive task automation. Your systems can now learn, adapt, and optimize workflows automatically, freeing teams to focus on higher value work. The digital service mesh and API economy 2.0 transform your APIs into a strategic business asset. You gain full visibility, control, and even new revenue opportunities by orchestrating services in a dynamic AI rich environment. And finally, we have event driven architecture and real time enterprises. It lets you, our platform lets your business react instantly to events. Asynchronous, decoupled flows enable real time decision making, automation, and operational agility. This creates a responsive enterprise by design. So, as you can see, together these next generation capabilities empower organizations to build intelligent, resilient, and highly adaptive digital business. Now, going into industry. So let's explore how AVAP framework is making a real impact across some of these industries. In banking and fintech, AVAP enables secure compliant exposure of financial APIs while accelerating integration, all with built-in regulatory adherence, speeding up innovation without compromising safety. For insurance, AVAP allows fast deployment of digital products without touching legacy systems. This provides a centralized channel for brokers, portals, and mobile apps, improving connectivity and operational efficiency. In retail, AVAP acts as a unified gateway connecting marketplaces, e-commerce platforms, mobile apps, physical stores, creating seamless omnichannel experience for customers. For logistics, AVAP orchestrates workflow across TMS, WMS, ERPs, and third-party systems, boosting operational efficiency without requiring costly infrastructure overhauls. In the public sector, AVAP delivers fully auditable public APIs with granular permission controls. This enables secure, scalable digital services for citizens and government agencies. Finally, cloud providers can monetize API management directly. As a proprietary offering of leverage AVAP in a white level model for branding and service customization, opening new revenue streams. So, as you can see, across these sectors, AVAP Framework is driving agility, compliance, and innovation. We are turning APIs into strategic business enablers. Finally, let's talk about AVAP Education. We created 3 programs designed to empower learners of all ages. For our youngest innovators, we have created AVAP Playground, which introduces coding through play. Children aged 5 to 8 can explore block-based programming, sparking creativity, logic, and computer thinking in a fun, safe environment. Then, moving up, we have AVAP Academy that turns coding into a game for teens. Here, learners aged 9 to 18 can build games, can create APIs, and also real projects. They can collaborate with peers while tracking progress through badges and portfolios. And for professionals in that still studying, or even professionals that are already working and want to start getting in touch with technology, we have AVAP University, which offers advanced flexible learning paths. From AVAP fundamentals to automation, API integration, and a hybrid infrastructure, learners gain practical skilled and industry recognized certifications to drive digital transformation in their organizations. In AVAP University, our students and learners can use AVAP Collaborative Network, this peer-to-peer network that's completely open, and they can start testing, learning, and using AVAP technology and corporate technology in a testing and learning way. So from playful exploration to professional mastery, AVAP Education supports lifelong learning across the entire ecosystem. So this is it for today. I don't know if there's any questions. If someone want to raise your hand, you have a button at the in the panel in the menu at the bottom, so you can either raise your hand or you can text some questions in our chat. I'll be open to answer anything. Okay, so there are no questions. If you can also contact us via my email that's in the invitation, or you can go to our website, that's avapframework.com. There you can chat with us, or you can explore more about all the product solutions, services that we talked about today. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you again for joining us. See you on the next webinar. My name is Lucía Cangas. I'm 101 OX Marketing and Channel Lead. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.